say.
All right, YouTube. My name is David, aka Take the Shot,
And I'm Jen.
and we're doing this introductory video. Um, we have decided that the last couple of years have been a ride. We've done a lot of things, been through a lot of stuff, and kind of a lot of things that we missed out on. But anyway, transitioning into kind of a new phase uh, in our evolution, I guess that's what you want to call it. Um, we just want to introduce ourselves, tell you a little bit about ourselves, our channel, what we want to do. We want to kind of start to document, excuse me, our adventures and the things that
They
we
have
got
good
going on.
adventures.
So, um, I guess um, just to start, um, a couple years ago, we were heavy into gambling, like extremely heavy into gambling, where we would gamble um,
Almost every day.
almost every day.
Almost every day.
Almost every day, uh, we were gambling, you know, and just like anything else, when you hang out somewhere, people know you by first names. They know, you know, a lot about you. And
We met a lot of very interesting people over the last few years with our gambling adventures. It's been a
yeah,
lot of fun. A
yeah,
roller coaster, up and down, but a lot of
yeah.
fun.
And one thing that we would do is we live in Kentucky, so we would just like we pretty much the during the week we'd go to our local casino, and then during the weekend we would just like take off. So we would go, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Chicago, um, other parts of southern Illinois, just pretty much
St.
anywhere.
Louis,
Yeah, St. Louis a couple of times.
Mississippi.
Yeah, and just anywhere that was pretty much within 5 to 6 hours driving uh, distance. So I say all that to say, you know, we had some really, really um, big days where we won like a lot of money, and when I say a lot of money to us, to me, I mean
Right.
we had a lot of nights where we would win $10,000, $15,000, $18,000. I mean, it was like,
I think our best night was the $18,000 night.
yeah, yeah, the $18,000 one particular night, which was like our, you know, max
Yeah,
win.
that was an awesome night.
But here recently, I guess the past 2 years,
Yeah, I would say the last 2 years,
things have
it's
changed.
been more difficult to
It's
win.
been it's been not sustainable in the sense that the losses is just devastating. Um,
The losses outnumber the wins at this point.
yeah,
Like,
we would always like break even or be a little bit above. I mean, when you talk about the the big picture of the win,
do you remember the one month when I was like really, really tracking everything, and we ended up like the month was like plus 30,000?
yeah,
Like that was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So
That
yeah, uh, the one month that you tracked like all our winnings for that month,
right,
and it was like 30,000. So I mean, and to some people, 30,000 is not a lot of money. To some people, it's a lot of money.
right.
When you have extra $30,000 in your income, uh, I mean, I think to the average person, that's a lot of money. To me, it's a lot of money. I mean, I'm not rich, but I say that to say that the last 2 years have been devastating. We have not had those wins,
Right.
and if you are a person who is in the casino frequently, not not someone who just goes once a month or twice a month, excuse me, but if you're a person who is like in the casinos like regularly 2 3 times a week over a period of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, 10 years. I mean, you will notice that the amount of hand pays are down, the amount of the winnings are down. Even if you play table games, I mean, because I remember, playing roulette. Roulette was like my drug of choice, and it could almost be where, and you could vouch for this. I could just see the rhythm of the ball.
Right.
I mean, because there was
Yeah.
many times when I'm like,
This is where it's going.
it's
This is where
going
it's
right
going.
here, right now, and I would stack it. I would stack that number, and boom, it would hit.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "What the hell? Like, what?" I mean, but I was just like a rhythm, and what we found out they did is they changed the ball.
Right.
They changed the how the balls are made. Um, so you have different size balls, you have different thickness of balls. If you guys play roulette, for example, there used to be a time when the ball was going around and it'd go pink, pink, and drop into the number. Now it's like ping, 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 ping. I mean, it's bouncing. It's bouncing.
bounces
It's
everywhere.
because
Yeah.
they've used Teflon. They've made it hollow, so it's like they do that to say it because they want it to be random, but they work on it to be so random that it's not random.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say all that to say that. So we made a choice like, hey, we can't be doing this. Like, we need to do something else. And that's not saying we're going to stop gambling, because we like gambling.
Yeah.
We don't
But
we,
we're
we
not
don't we
stopping.
don't go as much as we used to, but um we definitely had to cut back. But with that, the thing about it is that uh you can't, in life, you can't take something out without replacing it. You can't have,
Yeah, a hobby that you love
right, you
and you
can't,
dedicate your
right,
time to. Like when you pull back from that, you have to find something to replace that with. So
right, right. So you know she had some ideas like, maybe we need to do this, maybe do this. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
I tried horseback riding.
Yeah, yeah, but horseback riding is not something you could do every day. Okay.
True,
uh
but
Neither of us have a horse. Okay.
could have
Or a
bought one.
barn.
We could have bought one.
No.
Boating was something we tried, but I think we both decided that was a little bit more uh, effort than we wanted to give.
Well,
for
boating is seasonal too.
That is true. It is seasonal.
Boating is seasonal because after it gets cold, you got to park it somewhere, and
Yeah.
but so anyway, that brought us into um firearms. And I know people were like, "What the hell?" Like
the new love.
Yeah. So I was in the military back when I was a young man. I was back in the military, and I handled guns and rifles and all the stuff that you handle in the military. But once I got out of the military, like, I was done with that. And I have one gun. I've had two guns,
Mm-hmm.
but I never shot them. Never did much with them. It was just kind of what a lot of people do who have firearms. They buy them, they put them in a drawer, and they forget about it. They don't really put it, shoot it, or take interest in it. It's just like one of them things. So anyway, I had a thought. I was like, I'm gonna get back into shooting. I'm gonna get back into shooting and go get back into guns. I was never like a shooter, but just get back into guns and get back in it, and maybe see if I pick up an interest in it again. So
And I was like, yeah, I'll try it.
yeah, you weren't excited about it.
I was like, yeah, we'll try it. Because I mean, I went shooting with you once, twice over the last few years, but nothing.
I mean, it was fun.
It was fun.
I mean, it was like, I loaded the I put the magazine, I loaded it, I gave you the gun. I said, here's the put your hold it, put your finger on the trigger, shoot that way.
Right.
And it
was a novelty type thing. It's like, okay, I did it. I'm good. We can do it again next year.
Right. But as far as taking interest in it, it was something fun to do that day.
Right.
It was nice. We went to an outside range. You're like, yeah, I've never shot a gun before,
Right. Yeah.
and we did it, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
So come 2026, uh, we had the conversation. I'm like, I just cannot do the gambling
Yeah.
thing
So we
like
gotta.
before, because it's just like, it's just, yeah, it just
Yeah. The loss has just become almost
almost
depressing.
depressing.
Yeah. So I say almost depressing. It's like
Yeah,
this is no longer fun. Like
right,
it is no longer fun.
right. It's not.
So
I mean, and we were taking like $1,000, $2,000, and in 30 minutes, it's gone.
yeah. Yeah. We were actually spending more time driving to the casino than playing at the
Right,
casino.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you spend 2, 3 hours in a car, and 30 minutes, $2,000 is gone. You're like,
Yeah. So we knew that we needed a new hobby, something else to fascinate us.
yeah. So, like I said, getting into firearms, um, I bought uh, 2 guns at the beginning of the year, and started.
What were the first two guns?
Um, so I bought what I ended. Excuse me. What I ended up buying, I bought the Bodyguard 2.0 in January, in like beginning like right after New Year's, and I bought an Equalizer, and then like a couple of weeks after that, I bought the Shield Plus.
Right.
So like within a 3-week period. So started shooting, um, and just started. I guess, I guess like so. I'm a goal oriented person. So as I took interest in this, I'm doing this. I'm like, I want to be good at it because I don't believe in just doing stuff, half and half. If I'm, gonna do it,
You're all in.
you know that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
all
no,
in.
I know. You're all in.
I'm
You
all
are
in. I'm
focused.
all in or I'm all out. Like
Yeah.
I'm like that's just how I'm. If I'm in, I'm in. If I'm done, I'm. So now, um, what is it, January, February, March, April, May.
5 months into this new hobby.
So 5 months into this new hobby now, and I we could definitely say that we're into it.
Oh, obsessed.
So
I never imagined in a million years how much I would enjoy firearms and shooting. Like I was that person that said, if you have a gun, that's all you need. And now,
right, because you would hear people, if someone told you, yeah, I have 50 guns, what would be your
like,
reaction?
I mean, like, what the hell do you need 50 guns for? What are you starting the revolution? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, I would have thought you were insane to need or want more than one gun. Maybe two guns, maybe. Maybe a rifle, a pistol. What more do you need? And you're looking at that like now because
Well,
you're like, yeah, you need way more than two.
yeah, I mean, so now, the middle of May, well, towards the end of May, I'm not even going to tell you how many guns we've bought in the last 5 months.
So the thing is that we were going to do this, we were going to transition this so that we weren't spending so much on our hobby, which was a great idea.
It sounded like a good idea. Yeah, we'll buy guns, we'll go shooting, we'll have fun, we'll go into the gun community and meet people and, learn.
And all those things are true.
Yeah,
It's
all those
just-
things are true.
We just didn't save money by switching to this hobby because this hobby is just as expensive as gambling.
Yeah, guns are expensive. Guns are expensive. Bullets are expensive. And then you buy a gun, you can't win. You buy a gun, then you got to get a sight on it,
Right.
and then you got to get like you got to trick it out,
You got to have the grips just
you got to
right.
have the grips, you got to have the right sight, you got to have,
You got to have the earmuffs that look cool.
yeah, you got to have the earmuffs that look cool. You got to have the range bag that looks cool.
Right.
You got to have patches with your name on.
And now, I think one of the things too is that, when we first started, we would look at guns and we'd be like, oh, this is a $400 gun. This is a $500 gun. We would research it. We'd like, yeah, we like this gun. We love this gun. We'd buy it. We would shoot it. And then we would learn things for me, like I would learn what I liked better, what I didn't like about it. I'm like, okay, now I want a gun that has this feature.
Yeah, and when you're one thing you learn is that not all guns are the same.
No, every gun is different.
Not all guns are created equal. Not all guns feel the same in your hands. Not all guns shoot the same. Not all guns, um, you know, it's just each gun has its own attitude. Each gun has its own personality. And I know you might be thinking like, dude, you're crazy. But if you are not some type or any type of gun enthusiast, then you don't understand that um, it's like it's like uh it's like a car. Any car will get you from point A to point B. But if you had a choice, you want a minivan, you want a Corvette, you want a pickup truck, they're all gonna do the same.
Right.
It's just how you get there,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So the same thing, in in a in a gun, you grip it, you're like, oh man, this feels good, or sometimes, it doesn't feel right in your hand. You go to shoot it, it's got too much recoil. This has no recoil.
The
Um,
angle of the handle is not
I mean,
right.
the
Like
stippling,
stippling is
the
not.
sights, the slide,
Oh, the
the
slide, whether
slide,
it's easy to rack
yeah,
or
slide
not. Like,
rack. I mean, there's so many things that if you don't know, you don't know. You can't really speak to. So anyway, I say all that to say that as our journey, and we're just regular people. I'm not an expert. By
no,
means, I'm not an expert.
we're learning
I'm not.
more and more every day. Like I would say definitely, I would consider us beginners.
Oh no, no,
Definitely.
no. We're
Like,
definitely beginners.
yeah,
We're definitely beginners. But um, it's a learning, and it's something that we enjoy.
it is so fun.
It's
It is learning about the gun. That's another thing that I never thought would be so interesting is learning how the gun functions. Like when you take it apart, seeing all the insides of it and how it actually functions, like what makes it shoot, like learning all of that.
yeah, and also, like you said, like understanding the different types of guns, because you know for a while there you were just like, when you the first time you shot a staccato, you're
Oh,
like, I'm in love. What is this?
oh,
What is this
yeah.
creation?
You remember I hated the
So
trigger
so
on the
so yeah,
2011s?
because
Like,
I remember like, man, we need. I've been reading about this 2011s. What do you think? You're like, those things are ugly. Oh my god, they're so big. They're so. So we went down to our local range. We rented one, and I'm like, look, just give it a try. Just give it a try. And and the first time you shot it, you're like, oh, I love this thing. What is this? That's a 2011. Like, I want one today.
today, right now. And
So
anyone who knows anything about staccatos know they are not cheap.
so
Like,
yeah.
it is.
And that goes back to what I was saying as far as the different types and understanding and being able to appreciate you know the different platforms of the different firearms. So you know we like I said, we wanted to put this introduction together just so you guys can get to know us. Um, like I said, we're not professionals. We love gambling and we love shooting. And we're going to try to share with you our experiences and what we go through and what we're doing. And
And I think the things that we're learning that we're like, oh, this is good to know. Like this is something that other people who are just starting out shooting, this could be helpful. Because I will say, like, you did a lot of research, you did a lot of studying and training, and you passed that on to me. Because remember, the first time you took me to the range at the beginning of this year, when you put a 9 millimeter in my hand for the first time, I couldn't even hit the paper at 5 yards. Like I was all over the
Yeah,
place at
I
five
like
yards.
whatever you do, don't drop it because this is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now we both have our concealed carry license. We achieved that in the first 90 days, which means that we were able to hit the target at 7 yards. What was it? Well, we both got 20 out of 20. Like I knew you was going to get it. I mean, that was no doubt. I was a little nervous. You said you knew I was going to get it, but yeah, so we hit the target 20 out of 20, got our concealed carry license. Now I'm almost at 10 yards. I'm really proud of that. And you are almost at 15 yards consistently. You had your big day earlier this week when you hit the target at 25 yards.
yeah, and and you know, I'm the type of person. I've always said you have to have a purpose in life, whatever. I mean, a hobby, a family, whatever. There's got to be something driving you, whatever. You got to set goals for yourself. If you don't have goals, if you're not don't have any ambition to do anything, then you're not going to be worthless. You're going to be worthless. But anyway, I still have to say that, you know, when we first started, I'm like, 5 yards, 5 yards, you start out at 5 yards and you get proficient there. Then they push you back to 7, then you push back to 10. And after that, it's like every 5. And if you are not a person who shoots, you're like 5 yards, 7 yards.
Yeah.
But
Those two,
it's not,
3 yards make a
I mean,
big difference.
it's not what you think. I mean, sometimes you're watching a football game and it's like they're gonna go for the first down. It's 4th and 2. You're like, okay, 4th and 2. Give them the ball, 1, 2, fall forward, and they tackle them, and you're like, oh, he did 2 yards, like 2 yards, like
Yeah.
give me the ball. No, I mean,
2 yards is a lot.
2 yards, yeah.
It's a
So
lot.
yeah, so we try to wrap this up. But we want to take you guys along for the journey. We do hope that you guys will, check out our videos and what we're talking about, and definitely like and subscribe because that's gonna help us. That's what everyone says.
That's what everyone says. Like and subscribe. Like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
So we're gonna take you. We're gonna take you along to the different casinos. When we go out to the different casinos, we're gonna take you out to the ranges. We're gonna share our experiences. Like I said, we're not professionals. We're gonna share our experiences and our opinions on the things that we're going through. We're not promoting any sales. We're not sponsored by anybody. Nobody even knows who we are. We're nobodies. Okay.
We're just having fun shooting.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun, and it's fun making these videos.
Yeah.
And
I can't wait to talk about our favorite guns because I have a lot of favorite guns. I have some that definitely are more favorites than others.
mhm.
But I can't
Yeah.
wait to talk about our guns.
Yeah, and we're gonna do all that. We're gonna
Yeah.
do all that. We're gonna talk about stuff, and we're gonna be making all different types of videos. We have a couple of ideas, and like I said, we just want to be part of the community, the gun community. We want to learn, and we want to help people.
And if
So
you guys have ideas of things you want to see us do, because there's like shooting challenges out there, there's things type of guns that you want to see, you want to talk about. So if anyone has anything they want to see,
yeah, but they might want to see something gun that costs $5,000. I don't care.
Send money, and then we'll.
I'm just saying, yeah, they might see. I want to see a platypus. Like, hold up, we ain't got platypus money. I can show you the Smith & Wesson Shield X that cost me $600. I can show you that. But
we will be getting a staccato. A staccato will be coming home and living in our safe.
yeah, so yeah.
He says, yeah. It
Yeah,
will
yeah.
happen. It will happen.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, guys, thanks for checking us out. Like I said, I'm David, aka Take the Shot,
And I'm Jen,
Jen O-N,
all in.
and our channel is called Guns and Gambling. So stay tuned. Thanks, and
Can't wait to have fun with you guys.
have a good night. Thanks.